Hi guys, it's PGA Pro Rick Shiels here at Quest Golf Studio in Lytham. And it's head-to-head time. The brothers are about to go into battle. We have got brother number one, TaylorMade M1 driver, against brother number two, younger brother, TaylorMade M2 driver. Interesting head-to-head this. They look identical from the top. There is no different. Multiple material, composite head, look identical from the top. But it's at the bottom where things start to look different. M1 has got the T-track, the track at the front to go draw and fade, so to affect ball flight to a degree, and the weight at the back to go all the way back to hit high, all the way low to go low, and to reduce the spin to some degree as well, because it changes the centre of gravity. M2, not as fancy as M1, because it doesn't have the tracks. It's got the speed pocket, which effectively the M1 has got as well, where that track is, but it's got the speed pocket, and the weight is predominantly in the back. 9.5 degree heads in both of these, and that's what I've got them set to. Identical shafts. Rogue Aldila 70 gram X Flex shafts. Same length. This could not be any more equal. I'm going to hit Real Pro V1s. Into FSX, I'm going to hit 10 with each. Now this is not just going to be a long drive video. Different to the long drive videos, this is a genuine head-to-head video. I'm going to be hitting 10 with each, and we will have a look at the end to see what the differences are. I've got the GC2 dots on as well as, sorry, the HMT dots as well, so I'm be able to see everything. And to make it again fair, I'm going to hit 5 with 1, swap over, hit 5, swap over, hit 5, swap over, hit 5. Right. I'm not going to show you all of those though, because that would take quite a while. I'm going to hit M1 first. Stay tuned. I'll show you a few clips, and then we'll have a look at the end of the differences between M1, M2, the brothers in battle. Let battle commence. Right, the results are in, and it makes for very, very interesting reading. Quick summary again, I couldn't tell which one was which. If that was a blind test, I wouldn't have had a clue which one was the M1 and which one was the M2. The thing is that I know that the M2 has the gold writing along the back as opposed to the kind of silvery writing along the back. That's the only way that I could tell from the top. You could do this as a blind test if you didn't know that. So, same shafts, same lofts. M1 was the weight in the middle and the weight in the middle. So as neutral setting as I can possibly get that driver in. M2 you can't do anything with. Let's have a look at some numbers. So, I hit 10 with both, and I'm keeping all 10 of those in. Every single golf shot in. This is an average. M1 is the red, M2 is the yellow line, and that's an average of the 10 that I hit. I hit some amazing golf shots, I hit some not so great golf shots, as you would imagine. Let's have a look at across the board over the 10. Ball speed, no difference between the two. M1, M2, identical. Carry distance, there was 1 yard in it carry distance. This is average. This is the great shots and the bad shots. I carried some of them up to near 300 yards. I carried some of them just over 275, 272. So that's why it's averaged at about that 282, 283 mark over the 10 shots with each. Total distance, 302 for both of them. Identical. Identical. Spin rate, so you can see the backspin rate there, was 2,355 with the M1. M2, 2,332. That's a difference of 23 RPM, which is nothing. Launch angle was slightly different on the M1 for whatever reason. I can't see why there would have been a difference, apart from the dynamic loft, which if I just throw it into the next screen, this is all of the club data. This is all of the club data of the shots. So TaylorMade M1, my club head speed was 114.3, M2 was 114.7, no difference. The dynamic loft, for whatever reason, was slightly different between the shots. Yet my path was almost identical into the ball, 6 degrees from the in, 7 degrees up, or 6.5 degrees, 7 degrees up, as you can see on the right side, the angle of attack and the path. And my face was mainly off to the right a little bit, on average. Dynamic lie was the same, but for whatever reason, the loft was slightly different between the two. Whether there was just one shot in there that brought the averages down, not too sure, but they're the average numbers. You can see the top right corner was the strike location, M1, M2, M1 was the red one, M2 was the yellow one. I would say my optimum strike is slightly above that spot. When I hit it just above that spot, that's when I get my 300 yard carry normally, around that mark. I wasn't quite hitting that spot. For my own diagnosis, I would say because I was hitting too far up and too far in. Just a very quick side note on the longest golf shot over the two. Ball speed was almost identical. M1 maybe just picked it a touch. 297 carry, the spin rate was super low. The strike was higher on the face, exactly where I thought it was going to be. Higher on the face when you get that lower spin. Very interesting test. Brothers, they should be twins. They're not identical, granted, but they are practically twins in this setting. The M1 may have the advantage because you can move the weight forward, move the weight back, move the weight towards the toe, move the weight towards the heel. Yes, that could have the advantage. But if you're looking at medium, absolutely everything the same. There is not a single bit of difference between these two golf clubs, period. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I love that little experiment. It's great to see the similarities between the brothers. I hope they don't argue now. Guys, if you are brand new to my channel and not seen my content before, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. I've got loads of videos on there, equipment, course videos, tips, everything that you need to help improve your golf. Do follow me on all my other social media platforms, guys. Get commenting down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. M1 versus M2, brothers, almost identical. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.